everyone, and welcome to Danziger Live. My name is Betty Finkelstein, and I'm the Global Marketing Manager at Danziger. We are a breeding company, and I'm excited to open our third year together with ALISON Bradley and our Danziger Live with this beginning of this new year. So it's a good opportunity to tell everyone Happy New Year. And we are building for you an interesting plan for 2023, full of inspirational ideas that we would like to share with you. And we're looking forward to another wonderful year together with everyone. As part of our special campaign for Valentine's, we have today the dearest ALISON Bradley, and of course, Frédéric Dupré from France, who joined us. And he will share with us some exquisite constructions, specially designed for Valentine's, but also that can be used for hotels and shops and restaurants. So I'm sure it will be very, very interesting for everyone. I remind you that you can ask any question during the webinar through our Zoom or through our Facebook group as well. And we will pick everything together for ALISON, and she will do her best to answer everyone. If we will miss any question, we promise to answer it also on our Danziger Live Facebook page. The recording will be available for everyone afterwards. I invite you all to follow us on Danziger Live and Imagine More Flowers on our Instagram, because we prepared a special campaign for Valentine's, so stay tuned for more. I invite you all to enjoy. ALISON, the stage is yours.
Oh, thank you. Hello, the stage is mine. Wow.
Bye.
Goodbye. Happy New Year to everyone who's joined. Just to bring my darling Fred up to speed, we have people from Canada, from America, from California. God love you in California. You're going through hell over there. It's a nightmare what's happening. From India, from Pakistan, from London, hi London, north of England, from Ireland, from the US. So there's, oh heck. Okay, it's getting out of control. Hong Kong's in, Belgium's in, and Scotland's in. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so welcome to this. Frédéric Dupré, what have we to say about darling Fred? Fred is a master florist. He's also one of the highest decorated florists in France. I'm sorry, I'm going to boast about you just now, Fred, so just work with me on this. And what I have to say is his ability to spend endless hours on making things perfect, and his use of color is phenomenal. But Fred is also he's a passionate person, so who better to go to for Valentine's Day than our Fred. He's like me, he likes the odd glass of shampoo, darling, don't you? But yeah, he's just amazing, actually. One thing I should say is that Fred's English, he says, is dreadful. It's not dreadful. It's just that he needs to be spoken to slowly. And Betty, who's just departed, who will come back, is not one of the people who speaks very slowly. Even in her sleep, she talks quickly. So Fred, welcome to Danziger Live. I'm so glad that you've joined us. And you're going to take us on a very different journey today, I think. So, hi, Frédéric. How's my boy today?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the invitation, Betty. Thank you, ALISON. I am very happy because, of course, we don't work a lot because the COVID, it is again here. And yes, before I travel a lot for teaching, for demonstrate, and now it's difficult. And for this live, I am happy because I talk with my passion and with the flower, and it's very, very important for me.
Yeah, It's pretty well documented, and I'm assuming this is the case globally, that the price of flowers is very, very high just now, shockingly high. And it depends very much on the nature of the product. Has heat been used because the price of electricity and gas has gone off the scale? How far has it to travel because of petrol prices? But Fred and I are both, I would say, on the pulse of prices, but even we have been shocked. Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah, exactly.
anything at Valentine's Day that's red is going to be, yeah, more expensive. So Fred has come up with a great idea. I think he is going to design not impulse bouquets or mediocre things. It's not his style. But he's going to do ideas for corporate work that can be reused, because you're really into reusing things, aren't you? Yeah. So,
exactly.
and even repurposing flowers that could be dried and then used again. So he's got a touch of Scottish mentality in there about watching his pennies. It should be good. So Fred, over to you. What are you going to bring to us first, darling?
Okay, I will try to offer you a different alternative today, to different alternative solution to apprehend the Valentine's Day. Yes, because of course the flower it is more and more expensive, and the red color is terrible in January. Donc I can't imagine the price in February. No. But I think, I hope check maybe a solution. Yes, for the hotel, for the restaurant, and of course for the shop, or maybe for the window shop.
Yeah.
So, and I put the accent on the color than the traditional red, and on the choice of a flower that can easily dry out. For example, the gypsophila, or for the limonium. Mm-hmm. I think for me it is a good solution, and on the possible variation according in the ID, an ID.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand?
Fred, honestly, I'm sure if anybody else is, can you just confirm that we're all understanding him? He's just so, oh, darling, honestly, it's great. We all understand you.
Okay.
We do.
No. Sorry, because my English is very bad. And
I know.
My pronunciation is terrible. Okay. But I think when I demonstrate, everybody you understand, because you look, and it is the same language for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would like to start directly, and I would like to start for the first design with, for my opinion, a commercial bouquet. And for this one, I used only wire, and I take out the leaf, because again, the leaf, it is more and more expensive also. So I think the wire, it is a solution. I start, of course, just before my construction. Okay, I don't know if I see the structure. You see it correctly?
Yes, absolutely, I see it correctly.
Okay, so I use two size wire.
Mm-hmm.
The first size, it is the 1.8 because it is very, very strong, strong black wire.
Yeah, black wire.
The wire, it is from Wireman, the company Wireman. And,
Okay.
And the second wire, it is the 1.6 for the size.
Okay.
And the technique is very, very easy. You start like when you fabric the spider technique or the construction from Gregor. It is very, very the same technique like this. I use floral tape for the stems in my hands because don't forget when you put the construction in a glass with the water, after this wire, with the contact with the water, you have directly a rusty wire.
Right.
And so I use floral tape. It's very, very easy. I separate my strong wire and I sketching my first shape.
Yeah.
And after I start with the small wire, the 1.6, in enter in the center from my structure.
Yeah.
And I twist. Very easy. I twist the different technique. No, you have, for my opinion, you have a 4 technique, twist technique. And this one, it is other technique. But this one, it is very, very, very easy. And I create a smaller space and different level. And of course, I think you understand it is for block my stems and my flower. And for this bouquet, I now use the leaf. And after when I placement my flower and the result in a final, I would like make a transparent bouquet. Okay? Okay, I start.
Fred, before you start, or can I ask you a question, please? They're asking, how many wires did you use in the frame, please?
Okay, for this one, for this shape and this volume, I use 12 black wire, very strong.
Yeah.
And I use 20, 25 wire, the soft wire.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
But you change the number of the wire. If you want to do the very small bouquet, we don't need to use 12 black wire, very strong wire, and 25. No, you use maybe only 10 wire and 10 or 15 soft wire.
Okay.
And if you want to do a very big bouquet, of course, you use more wire. Okay, when I choose my my flower, I focus only with a light flower, like a gypsophila, like a limonium, aster. It is not a very, very big flower.
Right.
And for the color, I chose one alternative. I no use the red color. I use only white and blue color.
Yeah.
Because when I have my shop, sometimes I do a bouquet with other color, but no red. And always the people take this bouquet. because the people would like a change, the color, because always they buy a red color,
Yeah.
and after it is very, very classical. Okay, I start with a little branches. And when I place the branches directly, we no see the wire, because after when the bouquet is finished, we no see the construction. This construction, it is the structure. It is only technical, not aesthetical.
Okay, Fred, just to put you in the picture here as to what's happening, we seem to be having issues with people being able to see you. Partly there's a lot of, you just keep working, ignore this, but I just want to communicate with everyone that I have communicated with the powers that be in this. There's nothing I can do to change this personally, but I have asked them to take out the 1, 2, 3 extra views that are showing currently on screen. Oh, hi, Estonia. Yeah, and apparently, Heidi, I'm really sorry about this. I don't know what's causing it. I'm doing the best I can see. Alison, you're the only one box to see. No, Betty, you are wrong. Hi, Cyprus. Hang on. Uy, caramba, mine's a gin and tonic, by the way. No, not true. Others see 4 boxes. Boxes and small image of Fred. I'm trying to multitask here, darling. And although I am a woman, I think I'm doing quite well. Hi from Italy. Hi, Claudia. Oh, hi from Armenia. Ah, Armenia, Fred. I've got a question. Someone's asking, is there lichen on your branches?
Can you repeat, please?
On the branches that you've used, that you've been putting into your bouquet there.
Yeah.
Is there lichen, like mosses or lichens on it, or are they clean branches? Okay,
Sorry,
lichens. Okay, we're having a few technical hitches here. It's all good stuff, and I'm definitely going to have some alcohol very soon. Ivan Berg has sent us great big hugs. Thanks, Ivan. Thank you, darling. And Claudia as well. Okay, so to list off the types of flowers that have gone in. So far, I think you've been using Asta Perla, yeah? In your bouquet, Fred, is that Asta Perla?
Yes, yes. I use Asta Perla.
Yeah.
After I use
Limonium.
the limonium.
So the limonium is Safflora dark blue for those that
Exactly.
are, yeah. Okay, so Randy, hello Randy, is there anything growing on those branches? So is there any kind of crusty bits on your branches? Fred?
The branches, I know by the branches. I take in my garden.
Okay, so they're garden branches, so they probably do have lichen on. Okay, great.
Okay. When I continue and when I fabric my bouquet, I work always variety per variety. I know mixed the flower. I know use one scabiosa and after one hypericum. No, I use full my when I start, I use the aster, and when I finish my aster, it's finished. I change the variety.
Right. So what you do is you take one variety of flower and you work it right through the design before you change to the next variety of flower. Okay. American branches. Oops. Yes, can't spotlight him. Okay, I don't know how to help everybody on this. I'm being asked to spotlight you. Basically, they want nothing of me showing, they just want to see you. Enlarge the pictures of the presenters. Okay, now they can see them full screen, I'm told. Randy, can you tell me if you can now see Fred full screen, please? Fred, you just keep working. I'm having a technical hitch. We never had these problems on the BBC, you know. Okay, Betty is saying no, no. They're still saying there are 4 screens on their screens. And it's not a full screen. They're still seeing 4 screens on their screen. So, yeah.
What is it?
Partly there's 2 screens of Fred on it as well. This is all good. Okay. Maybe we should just go out for a drink, Fred, and just leave them to.
Okay.
Okay. So
I continue after I mixed clematis.
Ah, right.
And for me, it is the same size with the scabiosa. After I work this scabiosa, it is incredible.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know. This is an interesting name. This is Scabiosa Scoop, which is the Danziger thing. But the name of it is White Improved. Well, there's a strange name.
Yes. And I like this one because the stems, it is not strict. It moves a little bit. It is very, very natural shape.
Beautiful.
And I use this one because my bouquet, it is very, very natural and light. And for my opinion, this variety is very good.
Okay, I've got great news from you. Here's big happiness. Oh, they're going berserk now. They can now see your full screen, Fred. They're seeing you in your full gorgeousness. Isn't that nice? Okay, hallelujah. Our prayers have been answered. That's all we needed. Oh, merci beaucoup. Eh bien. Okay. Oh, gosh. Wow. You've got a lot of people watching, actually, because they're all chatting to me now. Oh, hi, Lee. How are you? Congratulations, Lee. You just had an award. That's great. This is beautiful. But Fred, you don't have any shops anymore, do you? You got rid of the shops.
No, it's finished.
C'est fini. C'est fini.
C'est fini.
Yeah.
No, because yes, of course. I repeat, but just before the COVID, I travel a lot.
Yeah.
6 months or 7 months per year, and I can't control my shop.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. Of course, I have an employer, but when I am not in my shop, is always difficult for the people.
Yeah, sure. And especially the thing is, you have to make a decision in your career sometimes. I had to make that decision too. Did I stay with 4 walls and a roof, or did I expand into other things? And of course, oh, Lee, hi Lee, Lee from Canada. She's a darling girl, you'd love her. Lee Romesco, she's from Canada, and she says, that is an exceptional hand tie. Oh, you mean formidable.
Thank you, thank you.
Fred discovered when we were in, I think it was Korea. Oh, wow. Kalankoi.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yummy. We love that. And strangely enough, the name is White.
It's easy.
Yeah, I know, I know. Well, that's true. You've got them in France.
For me,
That is very true.
the Kalankoi is very good because the durability is very, 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 very long.
Yeah, there is a great, yeah. What was the last flowers? Kalankoi. Now, this is an interesting one. Oh, Skylar. Yes, Veronica Skylar. Blue.
Blue.
Blue Veronica Skylar. Yeah, it's beautiful. Their Veronicas are amazing. The last flower was Kalankoi, Jenny, but it's quite interesting. You might pronounce it differently to the way Frederick and I pronounce it, yeah. Which is, so I'm going to spell, hi Salma. So I'm going to spell this, and it's K-L-A-N-C-H-O-E. So if it's, yeah, the last line was, no, it's one before that, Betty, darling. Oh, Vrindi Patel saying, I'm feeling the romance with the lighter flowers you're using. Oh, and you're now getting people saying, please, can they get it? Oh dear. Yeah, it is beautiful. Absolutely. And you know what I love about it? There's so much air in it, Fred.
Yes, I don't know if you see, but all my flower dancing in my bouquet.
Yeah, they're Danziger dancing flowers. Yes.
Yes, Danziger dancing.
Wee. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm.
And for my opinion, when the flower dancing, it is more natural and more poetic, yes. And more emotion. And for the Valentine's Day, I think it's good.
C'est bon. Can you type the clam name of the flower? It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Betty, can you type that for me? Because like I'm doing 3 things at one time here on 2 different screens. It's all very exciting. Can you spell the Kalankoi up for me, please? That'd be really good. Okay, so super. Oh, but look at the stem length. That's amazing.
Hypericum.
So is this a Hypericum? Hang on. Which one is this? Oh, this is called Brisk White Coconut. I mean, really, who thinks up these names, Fred? Brisk White Coconut Hypericum. But yes. Look at the size of the berries on it. Wow.
And the berry, it is very big. It's it's so nice, so beautiful. And I contrast, I would like to use the Hypericum because I contrast directly with the other flower, because the other flower, I have only one texture, very soft, yes. Like a little bit fluffy. And the Hypericum, it is the texture, it is like metallicum or like plastic. Because it is very shiny.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes, shiny. Not shiny. Yes. Shiny. And for me, it is very interesting. I give a little bit dynamic in a bouquet when I contrast the texture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because for my theory, the texture it is the most important,
Yeah.
and the color after.
Oh, really? So
always-
texture first?
Yes, for me it is the most important. I explain why. When I teaching, always my students ask me a question with a color, and I never answer.
Mm-hmm.
I explain first the texture, because, for example, if you take a paint, maybe
Yeah.
a paint aqua color for
Yes.
painting, maybe if you choose red or blue, I don't know,
Yeah.
it is example. If you choose a red color, and
Mhm.
after you paint maybe a wood, you paint
Yes.
with the same paint a tissue, and you paint a paper, you paint a glass, you paint a cardboard, you paint a different material. When this paint is dry, when you see, you have different red.
Of course.
And the conclusion, the texture, it is the most important, because
Ah,
the texture reveal
yeah,
the
reveals.
color.
Yeah. That is an excellent explanation, Fred. Well done. And in English too.
No, thank you. I speak well because I drink a lot before.
I know, you see, I gave you that tip when Fred and I were having dinner once with my husband, Dennis, and I can't remember who your assistant was. We were in South Korea. And Fred turned to me and said, well, why can't you speak French? And I said, because I haven't had enough to drink yet. Because
Yes.
I learned French when I was at secondary school, which is a long time ago. And then about halfway into the meal, as I was forcing him to eat my steak, I started to speak a little French. So there was a very funny evening that we had. You had a great time over there. You had the army coming to pose with your design. It was bizarre.
I remember.
Yeah, it was good times. Yeah.
Very good time.
Well, Claudia is saying here she loves the lightness and the texture of the bouquet. I agree. But it's also the volume, you know. People often, if you do something with fabulous volume, people often are more impressed, and they think it's a more expensive bouquet. Oh, Farida Kaleem is sending, she's saying she's very impressed with your English, darling.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I use, of course, I use a little bit flour, not little bit, not a lot flour, but my construction helped me a lot for the effect.
Yeah.
And when you see the bouquet, you think, oh my God, it is so expensive.
Yeah.
But no, I use only maybe, I use only 6 aster, only 6 steams. I use only 2 steams gypsophila. I use only 4 steams in aluminum. I use 10 scabiosa, 10 clematis. Okay.
Okay.
I use 6 hypericum, only 3 steams in calanchoe. Yes, of course, I have different variety, but the variety, it is here for the style, the expression of the bouquet.
It's exquisite.
But the construction give directly the effect. And the effect, of course, it is a price.
Yeah.
You can make the same bouquet and the same effect with a green leaf for constructing the bouquet. But your bouquet, it is more expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Marie-Françoise, hello, Marie-Françoise Dupré is on here. How much for a bouquet like this? Hello, hello. Marie-Françoise, I'm not even going to go there as to how much it would be. Hello, darling. Because we've got people from all over the world here. So to say how much that would be, it doesn't apply. It's different strokes in different countries, yeah? People are asking for the full list of varieties. Can you please send it to us after the webinar? Yeah, we'll do that. Yes, we can list that up on Danziger Live after the webinar. That's not a problem.
Okay, I finish only with a little bit Nerina.
Ah, Nerine, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because it is, again, for me, a light flower.
Yeah.
And again, the same color.
So Lee is asking, is it heavy? I don't think it looks heavy to me at all. Is it physically heavy, Fred?
It's not heavy.
I didn't think it was heavy, no.
The bouquet is very light, very light. Yeah. Because the flower is light.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
My construction, my structure, when I start, is so light.
Yeah.
And I re-explain, but if I make the same volume with a green leaf, I think, oh my God, my bouquet is so heavy.
Yeah. Mind you,
I am sure it's very heavy if I use a green leaf.
Yeah, if you use the heavier, thicker stems, oh, right. Send it to me. Okay, I don't understand that. Lee saying, thanks very much. That's great to know. Yeah, Fred is stronger than he looks, by the way.
No, I am too small. Look.
Yeah, you're strong. You're strong. He is strong. Don't listen to him. He's stronger than me anyway.
No, really, if you are with me, if you test my bouquet, is very light.
Very light, yeah. Yeah. Well, Bridget is saying it's a spectacular show for the count of stems that you put in there. There's no question about that. That is, for the number of stems that's in there, yeah. The lighting is making this of a blur, I thought, for future events. Heidi, sure. The problem is it depends on where we are and what people have available to them. But yeah, we do the best we can, darling. Okay, well, I would have that for Valentine's Day. I don't know about anyone else. And Mayuri, I think it's Mayuri, says that they love the spiral. It's beautiful. It's beautifully done. Absolutely beautiful. But then I told you he was a master, and I meant it.
Okay.
Okay.
The result is light visually and technically. And of course, I repeat, but I make today a big bouquet, but you can make the same bouquet with the same technique, but with directly with a very small construction for have a bouquet more commercial.
Yeah.
But for me, this one is very commercial also, because when I consult a florist in shop, the florist always afraid make a bouquet a little bit expensive. But for me, the Valentine's Day, it is my God, I don't remember the name. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I use my boyfriend Google Translate.
Yeah. You're fine. By the way, have I told you that I have never received a Valentine's bouquet ever?
Yes, of course. So a calendula in floristry, we have a calendula holidays, like
Holiday.
yes,
Yes.
like okay, Valentine's Day, Christmas, the Mother's Day. Okay, but
Okay.
for me, the Valentine's Day, it is very, very easy because the man, it is not difficult people when they buy a bouquet. Of course, you see a little bit the price, but
Yeah.
not a lot. And I think, for my opinion, don't afraid the price when you have a result in a design. Never afraid for make a bouquet or construction or composition a little bit, not a little bit. Maybe for you it is a little bit expensive, but for the people it's maybe no, because you have a volume.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the reason you've got that volume is somebody was asking, do you need the armature for a spiral bouquet? Couldn't it just be a traditional spiral? And I'm saying, okay,
Sorry.
Here we go. Just keep going, Fred. I'm just working my way through all these questions. It's gorgeous. They love it.
Okay, thank you.
So do I. Here we go. Yeah. To create something as open as this, to have a construction device inside allows you to make it open and be completely supported. Have many paper wrapping applied for this bouquet selling in France? Okay, there's all such stuff going on. Would you paper wrap it? Hell no. We'll be talking about eco-friendly in a moment, so bear with us on that. They love it. It's beautiful. C'est bon, my darling. C'est bon. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay.
We have a very light bouquet and very natural.
Yeah,
very
right.
natural bouquet.
Gorgeous.
Okay, this one, it is the first design.
Aha.
Okay, you are ready for the second?
Go, go. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Okay. The second design, I don't remember, what is it? Ah, yes.
Well, I can tell you what you've got in it.
Okay. Currently, more and more, I prefer the organic design, organic composition or organic bouquet. And for the second concept, I focus organic composition, maybe for the hotel.
Hotel. Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And
Yeah.
okay, I explain for make this design, it is absolutely not expensive because I collect the material in nature.
Yes.
Okay. And I use in material only very strict steams. All the steams, it is all the straight,
Yeah.
straight and rigid steams. For example, here I use a dry material, miscanthus. I use the steams, Cortaderia steams.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I use also the steams from my garden, the artichoke.
Yeah. Oh, really? The artichoke,
Yes.
really?
The artichoke with the flower. I use this one because when the steam is dry, it's very, very light, not heavy, and very big. and
Exactly.
very, very strong.
Yeah.
But you can use also polygonum, bamboo, equisetum, because I use also equisetum.
Yeah.
But you can, I don't know if you see correctly. It's most important to use very, very strict stems.
Yeah.
So after I connect all the stems,
Mm-hmm.
very, very parallel,
Mm-hmm.
I start, of course, with the small stems. Here, of course, with the miscanthus. And after I continues with the big stems.
Yeah.
I fix with the scotch, the
Yeah.
tape,
Yeah.
very classical. And for no-see the tape, I use again a natural material.
Yes.
You can use a pinoyer, you can use a tissue, you can use. Here I use banana leaf.
Banana leaves. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because for me it is the same texture and the same color.
Yeah.
Okay. And after, for flowering, you have a two solution. You can put in a water in a plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah. Oops.
You can fix only the tube.
Yes.
I use the plastic tube, very, very easy. I have only this material. It is not organic. Of course, I can use a polygonum, but the problem for me, always in hotel, the temperature, it is very hot.
Yeah.
And often the flower have a difficulty to live only 1 week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And in polygonum, dry polygonum for a tube, of course, it is so beautiful. But for the durability, it is a little bit difficult.
Not realistic, yeah.
Yes. But the best solution for me, it is a water in plate.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. But here I use the tube because my flower, my choice, the stems is very, very short.
Okay.
Okay. So I choose a beautiful anemone.
Anemones. And this is full star, isn't it?
It is a full star.
Full star. Full star.
Full star, yes.
Another Danziger flower, which we haven't used before. This is gorgeous. We love. I love spring flowers, don't you? Spring flowers are gorgeous. Maybe could you ask him to, I've done all that. Right, that's okay. Oh, they've all gone quiet now. Someone has joined us from Kenya or Kenya. Kenya. It's beautiful. I love it.
I know flowering everywhere in my design. Okay, my design, it is parallel styles for the construction. And after, when I place the flower, it is a little bit decorative styles. Because my tube, it is not very, very strict. Because I want a little bit movement and natural movement for more expression.
Yeah.
And I focus my flower only here.
Okay.
Okay, like a crown. Yes, crown.
Even what Fred said is that, no, you're good, darling, don't worry.
Okay.
No, you're fine. Even what I'm answering this lady, what Fred said earlier is he would sit it in water. This is, oh yeah, you're asking me. Oh, good. This is eclair. Yeah, chrysanthemum eclair is actually another Danziger one. I don't know how you managed to track these down. Good boy. Okay, so it's going to sit in water. Evelyn, a couple of questions. Because we've discussed it, if it's for a hotel, what Fred is saying quite rightly, it's notoriously too hot or too warm in hotels. It dries out the water. And although it's great to use polygonum, you know, with a tube inside or whatever, there's always a problem of people not watering. So sitting it in water like this, it would be fine. And he's doing all the flowers mostly to the front so that, you know, as you're coming into the venue, that's what you're going to see. Yeah. Okay, good. And I love anemone, can I just tell you that? But he has got some tubes in there as well.
Yes.
They're nice long stems too, aren't they? These anemone stems are gorgeous.
Yes, the harmony, it's always important. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you can mix to the color, but if you focus only one color on one camailleux, no camailleux, camailleux is French. Ton sur ton.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
No, in English, I don't know. Ton on ton.
Oh yes, tone on tone. Yes.
Yes,
Tone on tone is correct. Yeah.
correct.
So, yes, that's correct. Absolutely.
It is a little bit romantical.
Yeah.
Of course, in France, we work a lot tone on tone. Or only one color, and the effect and the emotion, it is very, very important.
Yeah.
Not very, more important. Sorry.
Yeah, more important. I remember asking a Nordic designer from Finland many years ago when I was up there judging why the competition pieces were so violently colored. There were so many colors being used in their designs. And she explained that because they have very little daylight during the winter, it's dark all the time. When the spring flowers arrive, it's like hope for springtime. So they use all the colors. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah. So this is sweet cherry bonbon scoop, isn't it?
I love you.
I know, I love you too. You love them, don't you? Yeah. Mm.
It is amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
Bridget is a, oh yeah, so you're going the full length. Oh yeah.
Yes, sorry, Alison. I just explained a little bit.
Okay.
For the scabiosa,
Yeah.
I now put in a tube. I fix directly in my construction, my structure.
Yeah.
And after I put in water in a plate.
Yeah.
And I use the stems because the stems with this variety, it is very, very, very strong.
Yeah.
The quality is perfect.
Yeah. Great quality, yeah.
Oh yes, very great quality.
And it likes to be in water. Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember you telling me that you like to bring them in maybe 2 days earlier so that you can get the flowers to open properly. Yeah. So give them some flower food, or if it was Betty, she's obsessed with putting sugar in things, but flower food, yeah, I know. Flower food and some sugar, whichever, just put it in. Oh, here we go. Lily Lily Beelan's all, hang on. Connie van der Westerleken saying she's just loving this. Lily Beelan saying she loves it. Beautiful arrangement. Great dancing flowers. Hi to you, Fred, and to me. Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
And Farida says, fabulous Kibiosa. I mean, they are stunning. Stunning. I still remember the first time I ever saw them. They're so beautiful. Really gorgeous. Okay. Oh,
look, it is so strong.
Stunning. Wonderful
And
quality.
the flower start.
Yeah.
When the flower it's very open, it is like a dress with a gala dinner for the woman.
Gorgeous. No, it's beautiful. Okay, so I have a question here. Here we go. The question is, what are the dangling grasses or oat-like green thing in the middle, says Bridget. The dangling, oh, aha, here you go. It's what we call, I think, is that quaking grass? I think it is. You see your grass, oh, darling, it's beautiful. You see the grasses there with the little oat heads? It's Brixima maxima, I think. Yeah, the green grasses, I think, are Brixima maxima.
This one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it is a chasmantium.
Yeah, there you go. See what it says. Oh, wow, there.
But it is a good question because this chasmantium, yeah. I collect this chasmantium in my garden and in the summer, and I dry in my car.
In your car?
In my car, because in summer, in a car, it is so hot. And the grass dry just after 31 hours, it is totally dry. But it is very quickly, and it's very interesting because you keep, I don't know if you keep the same color. It is always green, not brown.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you can explain.
Okay, so it's a
good pronunciation and good explication, because my explication is
great. What Fred's saying is he crops these himself, and that and because it's so warm in France in the summer, not in Scotland, darling, but in France in the summer, he cuts the grasses, crops them from the garden. Yeah?
I have a solution. You buy a house in France.
Can you imagine your mum and me together? There'd be serious parties. That'd be really good. And he says because it dries within a matter of hours once it's being cut, it retains its color. Okay, so those are dried grasses he's working with. And because it's dried so quick, yeah, they are. It's a great perennial. You're right. Yeah. Okay, brilliant. I love it. Gorgeousness, absolute gorgeousness.
Okay, I give a little bit graphic with the equisetum.
Yeah, equisetum. Yeah, it's wired. Okay. Yeah.
Again, from my garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And I put in a wire inside, of course.
Yeah.
Like this. I don't know why. Okay. I put a wire.
Yeah.
And after, it's easy to give a natural shape.
It's great. Yeah.
Okay, in the top also, forgive the same direction in the nature. Because
Yes,
in the nature, when the ecosystem broken, just
Yeah.
after the top,
it will root.
you see in the sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, Fred. As
So-
my mom, or as my friend Nick would say, onwards. Here we go.
You want the next?
Yes, please, because we're running late. Oh dear, we're running late, Fred.
Okay, the next,
Quel
I
dommage.
prepare a little bit for the next design. The
Yeah.
next design, it is, okay, I see you.
Yeah, show us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow.
Okay. When you see the construction, I think you imagine, oh my God, it is so difficult to design the technique. No, really, it is very, very easy.
Okay.
Okay, I explain the step by step, and I
Yeah.
explain the material. I use, when I start, I use these stems. It is an aluminum wire, but
Okay.
very soft. It's very light. It's very
Okay.
important again. And after I the second step, by step, I fix a fit like this.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you see correctly.
Easy. Gorgeous.
Okay, I
Perfect.
fix the stems with the black wire. I cover
Okay.
the black wire with the bean wire
Yes.
with the drill machine. And after I now twist the this wire,
Yeah.
I twist in a final. It's very important. Okay. When I fix the fit,
Yes.
I fix my construction with a little bit wire, like I don't know in English. 1 second. When you wash,
When you wash your clothes.
faire sécher.
Yeah.
Okay. When you to dry the load,
Yes, I know.
the laundry.
Laundry. Yes, laundry dry. It's a clothes dry.
Okay.
Clothes dryer. Yeah.
Okay. The same concept, the same technique. After I use for the material, it is a paper.
Yes.
The soft paper. In France, we use this paper for the packaging when you sell a bouquet.
Ah,
You have
right,
the same
right.
paper. You have the same paper in box when you sell, when you buy the shoes.
Tissue paper.
Tissue paper, yes.
Yes, tissue paper.
Okay. So I take this paper, and after I broken the paper for have the effect like a fish.
Yes.
Okay, or the leaf, cariota leaf. You know cariota leaf?
No.
It is a palm. It is a palm.
Oh, yes, 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 I do.
palm
Yes,
tree.
yes, yes.
It is the same effect.
Like it's a palm leaf.
After this paper, it is white.
Okay.
And I soak my paper in wax.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
2 times.
Yeah.
And after I placement directly in the wire.
I understand.
You understand?
Yes.
I continues a lot.
Yes.
I put many time.
Yes.
And after, then I let dry
Yes.
my paper just before returning the construction.
Perfect.
You understand?
Absolutely.
Because after the paper with the wax, when it's dry, the paper is very strict.
Yes.
And the last step by step, I twist.
Yeah.
You look, I twist my construction for
Brilliant.
sketching a new shape.
It's a wonderful idea. Wonderful.
It is very light,
Yeah.
and it is very important use white paper. Because when I buy my wax is white,
Yeah.
and I put just a little bit color in my wax.
Yeah.
And I choose the color. Because if I would like restart the same construction, but I don't know, maybe blue, okay.
Yeah.
I put in a little bit blue color in the wax.
Okay.
And it is not expensive.
I love it.
And when you understand the technique, it is very quickly construction.
Absolutely. And it's something you can reuse.
Just after I block the tube,
yes,
the plastic
tubes,
tube or glass tube in my construction, no necessary fix or no necessary put with maybe hot glue.
Yeah.
You block between in a paper.
It's great. Absolutely great. Well, they're loving it. So I can tell all these people are saying they love it. And they're saying it's absolutely stunning. You're quite right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
beautiful anemones. Yeah. Here we go. Beautiful.
And the variety, ALISON?
Rainbow purple.
Exactly.
Rainbow purple. He's testing me now just to check I know. But what a wonderful contrast in color and texture. I just, okay. Oh, seriously, Yvette? Are you seriously asking me that? Yvette is saying, how many pieces of tissue paper do you use? I can answer. Can I answer that? I'll answer that. As many as it takes. As many as it takes.
I don't know how many I use the paper, but not a lot. Very not a lot, because the paper, it is the size is like this.
Yeah.
And after you cut a little bit.
Yeah, of course you. Absolutely. You don't want it to be rigid and regular. You want it. Well, someone says it looks like a giant prawn. Okay, a prawn. Let me just do this in French. Oh, prawn. What's another word for a prawn?
Prawn.
A prawn. It's a seafood. It looks like a seafood tail.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Marie-Françoise Servette. There you go. A crevette. Yeah? Yes,
I understand.
Yeah. A shrimp. Yeah, they're all on it now.
I am allergic.
So am I. Do you not remember we discovered that together? Yeah.
You too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We're both allergic. Allergic to drinking out of other people's glasses. This is going to be stunning. So you've put in, is that some twigs of Coriolus, Avellana contorta? Yeah. Which will hold the flower heads. They'll be beautiful. Oh, well, somebody says it looks like a cooked lobster. You're probably right. It does look like a cooked lobster. Oh.
Okay, I continue my explication.
Okay.
You have ALISON, you have the contrast with the color, with the structure, and with the anemona.
Yeah.
And I contrast again the color with
Yeah.
a scariosa.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, it is obligation. I give this one because
love
the
this.
Valentine is typical for me.
This is lollipop scoop. Lollipop scoop.
No, this one, it is not lollipop scoop.
It's not lollipop scoop. Wait,
It is
don't
a bonbon.
panic. It's bonbon. Are we? It's where are we? It's bonbon. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's French vanilla bonbon. Yeah,
Exactly.
Betty, you're making us hungry.
It is a bonbon scoop of French vanilla.
French vanilla, yes. He had to get something French in there. Oh, wow. Well, Salma, who's a darling lady, is a friend of mine, is saying it reminds her of a flamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not going to eat flamingos. That's a good one, Salma. Oh, good. Don't tell me we're having power cuts. Yes, it's good for me, but some of them are saying there's a lot of shadow in the room, but just keep going, darling. Is everybody okay? I know we're going on over time here, but it's, to be honest, I think this is such a great demonstration. Is that okay, everyone? Let me know. If you're in a, you can always watch this back on Danziger Live. If you sign into there, you'll be able to see the full video. But this is just such an exciting technique. I think it's gorgeous. Mais oui, eh bien, merci beaucoup, Heidi. There you go. Well, Frédéric at his best. Here you go. Debbie is saying, Frédéric is at his best, flamboyant, but beautifully elegant. Oi, 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 you have a fan, darling. And Caris is another good friend of mine, says, please keep going. There you go. Oh, look what I see. You're going to pop in. Oh, that's a beautiful color as well. It's a Vanda orchid going in as well.
Yes, I used just only one quant with the Vanda.
Yeah.
It is a focal quant.
Yeah.
And for give more value in my design.
Yeah. But this would look spectacular.
It is not necessary to have a lot of flower for this one. Because the construction, it is very, very strong. The visual, it is very strong. And for my opinion, only one floral signature, it is enough.
Sure. And it's a kind of thing you could rent out, you could rent out. I think that's how you would make your money here, because actually it's very economical. What have we got here? Okay.
The last scabiosa.
Is this sweet cherry? Sweet cherry? See,
exactly.
Look, can you see? It's like being at school. He's testing me. They are gorgeous, though. I love the color combination.
And I finished for this one because this color, it is very good connection with anemona, with the construction, and with Vanda.
It's perfect, actually. Okay, Monica is saying, a super piece of art. I love it. Thank you so much for this wonderful idea. I will definitely test it out. And here's Anna Maria is saying, a wonderful arrangement. It looks like flames. It looks as if it's in flames. And thanks a lot for sharing this with us. Well, I just love this. Oh, Fred, it's just, darling, it's gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
It's not even gorgeous in a small way. It's just gorgeous, full stop. Stunningly beautiful. It's very much a statement piece to me. Yeah. Oh, they're all loving this. May I know how to make the stand? Is very straightforward, Mandy. What Fred was saying is he makes the legs first, okay? And then he covers them in, well, it's basically paper covered wire that he's using. So it's stub wire covered in paper covered wire, which has been attached to the wire, the long straight wire, yeah? And that makes the feet that you're seeing. And then using a clothes dryer or an air dryer, you might say it. Okay, so that's how you make the stand. Okay, Bridget is saying, loves this, is the wax beeswax or paraffin or a mix of both, and is flaking a problem? Shouldn't be a problem, but anyway. Fred?
Yes.
What type of wax did you use to wax the paper? Is it beeswax or paraffin wax?
Paraffin wax.
Yeah. And she's asking, Bridget is asking, is flaking a problem? I don't know how this is going to translate. Do you understand flake? No.
Blake?
No, I knew you weren't going to understand that one. Flake, let me think. Does the wax break off at all?
Oh my
Okay.
God, I don't understand.
It's okay. I'm really sorry, Bridget. Can't help you.
I have a solution when I don't understand.
Okay.
Everyone, just after the live, I invite you, if you have a difficult question for me, you can send me in Facebook or in Instagram your question, and I take for you the time for answer. No problem for me.
Okay, so
and of course, I use Google Translate, my boyfriend.
We say God bless Google. We say God bless Google for Fred and I. We have long conversations, and I know he doesn't understand anything. So if you ask these questions, if you have questions like this, because we'll come back to them, there's so much coming in here. If you ask the questions on Danziger Live, okay, and tag Fred on that, he will answer you direct, courtesy of a wonderful thing called Google Translate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's actually, I'm not going to bum him up. He's a very, very gifted teacher and a very sharing person, so he will answer your questions. Okay, but then actually all of our guests are very good at that. So what Leona does, I think that's further up the page. It shot up so quickly. Oh, Mandy is saying she wishes she was in your studio with you. Actually, Mandy, if you were in the studio with him, you wouldn't be able to turn around because it's really tight for space in there. Believe me, I know how tight this is. Let me just see. Okay, Leonidas is saying, has Fred placed waxed paper to support the glass tubes in the branches? Okay, so when you put the glass tubes into the structure, and you've got your branches, are you adding waxed paper around the glass tubes to hold them in place, or are you just wedging them?
Yes, just waiting in
just wedging. Yeah.
No necessary fix, because the paper with the wax, it is very, very strong.
Strong, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, and also Jenny is saying, does the wax peel off? No, if you do this properly, can you see Fred was just holding this really like that, like gripping it. It's really strong. It doesn't come off. Okay.
Okay, I finished this one.
Excellent. Good man.
Okay, you like?
Oh, Fred, no, Fred, I don't like it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh dear. Oh, Olga, how are you doing? Thank you. Olga Sandilands is saying thank you for the very informative demonstration, and so happy to see the designer. Okay.
I finished for this one. Okay. Just I make a little bit branches, and for here it is a Molenbeekia. I use this one just for a little bit line natural. And of course, this construction you can reuse, you can rent in hotel or in other shop. I don't know. Okay, but not specific for the Valentine's Day. You can use it for Christmas or for the Mother's Day. And if you change the color, you can make this concept with a yellow, and you can use for the Easter.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think it's great.
And also, you can use like this, but you can use also like this.
Upside, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Always when I decided a design, the shape for me is very important, because I want to reuse the design, but maybe a different size or a different for a different concept.
Sure.
And the rentability, it is here, because okay, I make a design a little bit long time for fabric the construction, but I reuse a different possibility.
Hold on. So long as it's not in direct sunlight. Oh my! Why did I get big? Oh, Fred, you've gone from my screen. Oh, there he's back. Thank goodness for that. I thought I'd lost you. Hello, Fred.
Hello. The next.
Okay.
Okay, the next, I prepare a lot the design, again for the hotel.
Ah, okay.
Okay, for the hotel, or maybe for the restaurant, for maybe you can use in a counter hotel.
Yeah.
Or maybe a big table in a lobby. Okay. I would like a focus for this one. The design with only one variety. No,
Okay.
sorry, only one variety with the gypsophila.
Yeah.
But I have a two variety. Okay. Because after I use Calla lily. But
okay.
The cloud, okay.
Yes.
Like a cloud, it is only gypsophila. The name, it is Alison, I don't remember the variety name.
Excellence.
Excellence and
Million Cloud.
Exactly. But I don't remember. I use two varieties. Okay, I explain very quickly the step by step. For fabric the cloud, I use Oasis phone.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't soak the Oasis in water. The Oasis is dry.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I plant my gypsophila, I plant very thick.
Very tight, yeah.
Tight, oh, sorry, very tight. Oh, my pronunciation.
No, your pronunciation is wonderful.
Very tight, because after maybe 2 days, 3 days, my gypsophila is dry. Okay, but it's very important to plant the gypsophila tight, because when the gypsophila is dry, we now see the Oasis phone. And
okay.
we can reuse the design. for
Absolutely.
for other place or for the other events. Okay. And for this design, I focus again the texture, the geometry, and the repetition. Because if I fabric only one design, the effect, okay, is nice.
Yes.
But if you repeat, the value
through the ceiling,
most important, more and more important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
It's very important to think always repetition. Okay. The gypsophila, for me, it is a flower always popular. But I don't like mixed gypsophila with roses.
Okay.
A many shop in France mix gypsophila with roses, but it is very, very old work for me. And we can use the gypsophila more contemporary. It is example, but for the Valentine's Day, it is a good flower because it is not a lot expensive. A little bit, yes, of course, but it is not like roses. And I explained just before, this flower dry. And the flower, this time, it is very, very popular.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Randy, my new best friend Randy, is asking, could you glue the gyp onto cardboard? To get this, cardboard, you know, like
cardboard here.
No, but he's asking, would it be possible to get this effect using cardboard with it glued on?
I think if you choose this technique, you make the design very, very long, and I think it is a little bit dirty.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yes. When you plant the gypsophila in oasis fawn, it's very easy, very quickly. Look, I cut the gypsophila like this.
Yeah.
I take 3, 4, 5 small stems.
Small stems, yeah.
For do a very small bouquet.
Yeah, yeah.
A little bit bunch.
Yeah.
And just a plant in oasis.
It's fast. It's faster. It's much faster.
Yes,
and no dreadful smell of glue. Yeah.
I only one step by step. Very important.
Yeah.
When I fix my oasis in a glass, I take a wire, a black wire, the same for the first design, the bouquet.
Yeah. 1.8. Yeah.
And I twist. My wire like this.
Yeah.
I fix in. I put in my glass.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you see.
Sure. Yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm.
I twist again, like this.
Exactly, to support it. Yeah, great. Yeah, good mechanic. Excellent. Okay.
Everywhere. And I fix my oasis phone in my glass.
Yeah. Another question. I have another question from D. D is saying, do the long branches go through the foam ring?
These branches,
yeah.
It is a Salix Tetsuka.
Tetsuka, yeah. Salix Tetsuka.
Yes. I use this material give a graphic concept and repeat the stems with my glass.
Yes, the stems. Mm-hmm. But what Dee is asking is, have you pushed the stems through the oasis, or are they separate? The stems of the branches, do they go through the foam?
Look.
No, I think they're, yeah, that's what I thought. I think they're attached to this.
It is a magical.
I know, the magical magician, yay!
But it's a good question.
Well, if you could do that with my body, I'd be grateful. Yes, David, you're right. With no water, in the wreath, the foam is not heavy. That's correct. Exactly. So, yeah.
It's not heavy. No problem with the water in a counter in hotel.
Exactly.
It's very important. And yes, of course, my stems, I finished my stems, the stems with branches. Okay, give me a little bit graphic,
yes,
in the design. And it is, I don't know in English. For more the stability.
Uh-huh.
It is in English. Crutch.
Crutch.
Crutch for the old.
Yes, exactly. Uh-huh.
And the stability is better.
Stability is great. Absolutely.
Because always be careful in hotel. We have a lot of people, and the people.
Very true.
It's
not very true. Yeah. I've watched and wonder so often.
Yeah. Okay, and I use only one variety. Here I use the calla lily, but I can use maybe cymbidium or maybe anthurium. I contrast very directly the flower with the gypsophila. Like this design,
yes.
The texture, it is very soft, very fragile.
Yeah.
Like the cloud, the gypsophila, and directly I contrast the texture with calla, anthurium, or cymbidium, because this is very, very strong, very masculine.
Yeah.
And the gypsophila, the shape round, the gypsophila, everything, it's very feminine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you understand, I contrast.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also using the two different varieties of gyp is quite clever.
No, just
I love Excellence. It's my favorite, but that's a personal thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
A definite personal thing. Wow, this is gorgeous, darling. Really gorgeous.
And
yeah,
I want, of course, parallel style.
Yeah.
And just a little bit a line very linear. Forgive a good balance.
Yeah.
And of course, I use the golden rule. Huh?
I'm just answering someone here, darling. So here we go. Right, Monica, there you go. She said she's got a very bad line. Yeah, you're rightly I knew this. I knew you were going to like this, Lee. Okay, so to answer Monica, there's no water in the foam. She's got a very bad line, so she missed that bit. So there's no water in the foam because the design is designed to dry out. It's many years ago, before Fred's too young for this probably, but a French designer I worked with many years ago came up with a concept that there is beauty in death. And I told him only the French could come up with a line like that. Only the French could come up with that. But what he was talking about was controlling the flowers as they dry out. That's what he meant by beauty and death. So, and this is exactly what Fred's doing here. He's controlling how it looks. Yeah. According to Lee, he is saying the two pieces are talking to each other. Absolutely. Catherine, a hashtag, that's lovely. Okay, they're talking love, says Betty. Oh, there you go. Well, I've kind of hoped we've convinced you that there's different ways to approach Valentine's Day, you know. And if you plan ahead and use these things to be rented out, or actually the other thing is these concepts can be used for competition work, exhibition work. I mean, this would look stunning in a church, I think. Absolutely stunning in a church. You can create something with very little red showing here at all.
I have again a different suggestion for different solution. When the gypsophylla is dry,
yes,
you can a little bit paint with a light color.
Yes.
With a spray aqua color.
Yeah.
And if you use this concept and if you want the message very, very important, you can fix, I don't know, maybe 2 hearts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 2 hearts, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, with natural material.
Okay.
And you plant in oasis phone. It is other solution.
Absolutely, of course.
For give a message very most important.
Absolutely. And also these days,
you can use also this design for the wedding. Yeah?
Exactly. I think this would be great for weddings. Absolutely. Totally great for weddings.
Okay, cool. I fix a candle in a glass.
Yeah.
Or you can put a very big heliconia.
Yeah.
It is other solution.
Up to you. Yeah. The sky is the limit. What he says, magic.
Like me. Like me.
The master magician alive the glass. Oh my goodness me. Well, that is just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. Dia saying, thank you for a wonderful demonstration. You've inspired me for my entry in the national show in Gloucester Cathedral in May. Hey, that's fantastic. And Rosa is saying it's only absolutely, oh my God, gorgeous. You see how the shadows are working there? It's really good. Oh, she's saying thank you very much for this class. And Lee's saying it's wonderful. He loves it.
Okay, I have a last design.
Now, well, Fred, I have to check. We are way over time. So let me check. Betty, come in, Betty. Do you want us to do the last design? Is it a quickie, Fred?
The design is finished.
Okay, it's a Fred quickie. So Betty, do you want us to do this or do you want us to feature it? Here she comes. Okay, Lorraine saying yes.
Okay.
Please continue. And Betty saying yes, go ahead. We're curious to oh, see it. Oh.
For the last, I have a different solution. Of course, I use the red color because it is a very popular color for the Valentine's Day.
Sure.
I have different solution for the table decoration in restaurants.
Okay.
This one, it is the small design. I use a wooden disc. Okay.
Okay.
For the technique, it's very, very, very easy. I use the twist technique, again with a black wire.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see, but don't worry. I use after my phone.
Oh yeah, we're going to get a close up on Frédéric's phone.
Yes.
We hope.
Okay, I use donc the twister technique.
Yeah.
For fix the earth. The earth, I use this black wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine wire, yeah.
And I twist this wire and I sketching earth.
Yes.
And after I cover with a natural foam, not natural moss.
Okay.
And I put the earth in a wire, in the black wire, 1.8 again.
Yeah.
I fix just after the tube, a glass tube here, not plastic tube, glass tube, because it is in the table.
Yeah.
And the value, it is more important because the people see the design a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I fixed with the cable tie because it's very quickly.
Okay.
And for this one, I use two amazing variety, amazing flower. The first, it is the roses, the red roses.
Ah, now this is, I don't know how you managed to get this. How did you get that? That's amazing. But anyway, he got it. Where is this? It's called French Kiss. Is this French Kiss? Senti French Kiss. Now, I mean, I know. It's so you. It's so you.
No, I like the shape in a flower. It is not very flat.
Beautiful. French Kiss.
And I combine it with a scabiosa.
Yeah.
This variety.
This is which one? Oh yeah. Is that lollipop scoop or is that blackberry?
No, it's a black.
It's a blackberry one.
Blackberry scoop.
It's blackberry scoop. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, the combination for me it is a little bit baroque and a little bit traditional, of course. But the concept for the table it is very easy and very quickly. You can make this design very very small for the small table with a small wooden disc. You fix only one earth, and maybe only two tubes, and with two flowers.
Absolutely.
Okay. You can make a very, very, very big design, or maybe a table in a lobby in hotel, but for a low table.
Yeah.
Or welcome table.
Yeah.
Okay, I use my phone.
Okay. Here we go. Fred's going to use his phone for a close-up. Could everybody cross their fingers? Oh,
Okay.
yes. Oh, I can see perfectly. Oh, Fred, that is gorgeous, darling.
Okay, I
Oh,
again a wood plank,
yeah.
and I use I don't know in English the stems for the orchid.
How do you mean?
You see this material.
Ah, right. So that's okay. So that's Vanderroot. It's
If you want.
It's okay. It's fine. It's good.
Okay. After I mix branches, different material, branches, roots, rustic wire.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I récupère a lot of material. I mixed for have a support for construction for fix a different shape on the tube.
Yeah.
Okay. Very long or round.
Yes.
Okay, different, because it is very interesting when you sit in a table, you see of course this face, but you see also this part. Okay, and I mixed a different color, different texture. We have again the scabiosa, the French kiss, the chrysanthemum, this variety again.
Yeah.
The Hypericum. Of course, I use the same technique with the earth, with the oasis moss, the natural moss, but not very parallel, but flat in this design.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
And I have different texture, different level. This work, it is very typical French because it is very romantical.
Yeah.
And I contrast with begonia leaf because it is calm. It is necessary, like anthurium, because we have many flower and many line with the branches, with the roots, with the rustic wire, and it is a little bit nervous, and it is necessary with a calm material.
Yeah, calmer.
Okay.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Just for see. I kept my phone. Okay.
Oh, that's okay, because you've gone. I can't see you, so I'm having a panic attack.
And just for see.
Can somebody bring Fred back? Oh, he's back. Thank you, God.
You have also again the solution with a long table.
Oh, gosh. Stunning.
Okay. And I don't want to put the flower because I don't have the time, but just for see the construction, because it is the same technique with this one.
Bravo. Bravo. It's gorgeous.
You have the same concept. You have a four variation.
Yes. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
And for finish, never forget to elevate a little bit the design because it is more transparent and more elegant.
Yeah.
And for the Valentine's Day, it is most important because it is very poetic, very romantical holiday.
Oh my word. Frédéric, you have not let us down. This has been inspirational. Absolutely inspirational. I love everything you've done. And I know, can you just let me share something that Fred had to drive for 5 hours to make sure he got the right flowers for this. 5 hours just to make sure it was right for you. So I cannot thank you enough. And Hey, I'll see you in Manchester, if not before.
Fred, I just want to
here's
say
Betty.
hi, everyone. Hi, Alison. Hi, Fred. First of all, it was amazing and inspirational. I can't start even to explain because you gave us so many ideas and alternative thinking of what we can do for Valentine, which was amazing, really. And I saw everyone that are commenting here. We are all looking forward to see the pictures, okay? And please make sure to do some close-up because people were asking for some close-up. So we will have more, it will be more specific and they will see exactly the structures and everything. So I promise that we'll do that and we'll share everything with you. It was very interesting. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you, Alison, as always. And happy Valentine, everyone.
Happy Valentine. And I hope it goes well for everyone. I hope it goes well.
I really hope so. I know it's very challenging, but we all hope for the best. And share your love in the best possible way that you know. Yeah.
Absolutely. And following on from this, we have the lovely Gabor from Hungary is going to continue on from this, doing a different theme, okay? But it's all about Valentine's Day and it's lots of tips. Oh, Fred, I cannot tell you, tonight, if you go through all the things that are coming through here, they have loved our little French ooh la la. They just love it. And Connie's on saying, merci, oh good God.
Thank you.
Donnez-nous d'inspiration, à bientôt. Hey!
Yes.
Haven't you had a drink?
Oh, this is a good time for the champagne. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. And thank you for joining as always.
Yes, thank you.